In the last series, you might remember we visited the DAF factory in Leyland and saw the trucks being assembled. And in fact, we actually drove an LF off the line. But the one thing we didn't manage to do is actually road test one. Well, today we're going to put all that right. The LF series is DAF's replacement for one of the best-selling 7.5 tonners in the UK, the Roadrunner. This vehicle was consistently in the top 3 throughout its long life, and I think that was for over 15 years. There is no doubt it's styled for the 21st century. With sweeping modern curves and distinctive design, it certainly helps create the right image. Well, the LF is a bit of a hybrid, but in the nicest possible way. First of all, have a look at the cab. Does it look familiar to you? It should do. The cab's actually made by Renault in France for DAF, and they use this for the Midland range. And then there's the engine. It's actually a Cummins engine, but shares a lot of the basic design with the Iveco Tector engine, so it's quite an interesting mix of parts. But that's not unusual in this day of badge engineering. The key is, how does it drive? This is only about the second, third time I've actually been inside an LF, and I must admit, I'm impressed. Fit and finish looks high quality, and I do like the blue and the grey interior. It's a really nice mix, and certainly if we were trying to score it on first impressions, I'd give it certainly 9.5 out of 10. You're also going to realise this is quite a competitive market. This is 7.5 tonners. People that are driving these are, in the main, people that drive cars. So you've got to get drive-like quality, or certainly car-like quality. We've got this with the LF, I must admit. I'm very impressed by it. First of all, you've got a nice set of controls, very, very handy indeed. You've got, first of all, for instance, you've got a nice gearbox. It's a ZF 5-speed gearbox, and it's probably one of the best gearboxes around. Match to that is, for this vehicle, we've got the 170 brake horsepower engine, which again is the largest you can get on the 45 at 7.5 tonnes. It is very quiet. You know, you get this whining from typical Euro 3 engine, the small engine, 3R, 4 litre engines. You do hear a little bit of that, but as far as the ambient noise inside the cab is really low. The LF45 170 has a gross vehicle weight of 7,500 kilograms. The engine, although designed by Cummins, is designated as a PACCAR 3.9 litre Euro 3 engine. This is rated at 167 brake horsepower at 2500 RPM, and it has a maximum torque of 600 Newton meters between 1200 and 1600 RPM. This is matched to a ZF 5-speed gearbox, and it has an unladen weight of just over 3,000 kilograms. So, as we've seen, the LF definitely does live up to its first-class parentage. In fact, as far as I'm concerned, it's even better. So we have no doubt that this vehicle will be in the top 3 7.5 tonners for many years to come.